now that you played the beta so much, what are like the pros / cons of the game, and what do you think of it overall? All right. Pros and cons of the game. Pros, movement is definitely better than what we have now. It's definitely better than what we have now in Warzone 2, MW2. You can actually move around now, which is nice. The TTK is longer, so you're basically not playing hardcore every game, which I think is really nice. I've seen some people complain about it. Slide good enough or need more? I mean, look, I'm always gonna think that there should be more and more movement. But if I'm thinking from the dev standpoint and from an overall like healthy standpoint for the game, the slide's probably in a good spot. Do I want more for it? 100%. But if I'm thinking about the noobs and stuff as well, it's probably at a decent point. Is weapon tuning going to be in the game? We don't know for sure yet. I'm pretty sure in one of the trailers that they showed, it had a little tuning symbol on the guns, but we haven't seen it in game yet. I think the best part about the beta so far is not having to tune my gun every time I build one, to be honest. I do not think they should have tuning in the game, but that's just me. Okay, what are the cons? What are the cons? Ow. I mean, it's a tough, that's a tough thing to say, because if you're talking about just a multiplayer Call of Duty, there's a lot of fucking cons. But we need B-hopping. Oh, true. Okay. Just some movement cons. I can't jump out of my prone anymore. So I used to be able to jump out of this. You can't do that. You can't jump out of the slide cancel anymore. You have to like wait for this weird delay. And then also you can't B-hop. So this B-hop is like the clunkiest thing ever. So movement-wise, those are definitely some cons. Because like, yeah, there is slide cancel in the game, but I still feel so like restricted with the movement a lot of times, at least compared to what it was previously. Yeah, I'd say visibility is a con for sure. Like there's like this like overall like weird haze on the screen, and if they didn't have these red dots and name tags above the enemy, which here I'm just gonna ADS. You can see it. Probably know what I'm talking about, but if they didn't have this red dot, I'd never be able to see like half the players I'm fighting, to be honest. The red dot above the head is like basically what I'm shooting at most of the time. I'm just aiming a little bit lower than it. Most of the time, I'm not even like looking at the player. I'm just looking at the red dot, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but yeah. Pretty insane, especially if there's like a really smoky situation or dusty situation, you can just see right through it. Like right there, I pretty much don't see that guy. It's like very difficult to see that guy, but the red dot is perfectly clear through it. And he dies. What else? The striker. Yeah, I think getting 4-bullet at SMG has to go, in my opinion. I think that's pretty cooked up. The biggest problem with the beta was probably just how good the top two guns are. Like, it pretty much just makes the whole lobby use the same gun. The pistol, the best weapon. Yeah, this thing needs a nerf too. Bro, if people don't have to run overkill in Warzone and they're running around with this pistol, it'd be insane. All I'm saying is, I've only used 2 aftermarket part weapons. This pistol, and then the second LMG, the Polo Mort or whatever. Both aftermarket parts have been pretty fucking good. I think my problem with Call of Duty is like, bro, most of the time on this game, on any Call of Duty, you're just not usually aiming at the head or the arm or the leg. You're kind of just shooting right at them. Call of Duty's not CS. It's not Valorant. I think the only problem is if you don't have a headshot multiplier, then like head glitches would be really broken. But like, there's nothing worse than being in a fight and someone's clearly not aiming for the head. They get a lucky headshot and you die first. That definitely sucks. Would you say the TTK is good where it's at? I've seen a good amount of people complain about the TTK being too long. I think it's pretty solid though. Like sometimes if we're like really long ranges, I hit someone like 8 times. I'm like, okay, you need to die. But like most of the time, the TTK feels in a pretty good spot. I like it a lot. I don't think casuals like it being this long. Like it's usually the bad players saying it's too long, but I think overall it's in a pretty good spot. Yeah. The drone. Oh, the drone's the dumbest thing in the game. I mean, I run EOD, so it's not that big of a deal, but this thing, it's absurd. What do you think of the kill streaks? I mean, it's still the beta, so... I mean, they only have kill streaks up to like 7 or 8 right now. We'll see what they add, but... As of right now, the kill streaks are pretty underwhelming, I'd say, for sure. Oh, no recoil on guns. Yeah. I mean, it's tough because... I think they want... You know... They obviously want to balance it. If they're going to add a longer time to kill, they don't want recoil to be insane because noobs just won't have fun. But like right now, bro, these guns do not move. You pretty much point and click the button. And as long as you're like somewhat on target, they're pretty much dead. There is very, very, very little gun skill in this game. Like, you kind of have to try to make that up with movement or something. At least the time to kill is longer, though. But yeah, the recoil, especially on Warzone, could be a problem, bro. There is not much of it. If you had this recoil with like a very little time to kill, we'd be in big trouble. But at least the TTK is longer. But I mean, overall, I don't know. I think the game is in a good spot. I think it's in a lot better spot off the start than the last couple of years. So that's good. 93. Okay. You're going full camo grind on release. Oh, 100%, bro. I will be live every day going for the camos. 100%. Hey, that was kind of a good game for the in-game commentary. 93? Shit, hold up. Last one. What about the maps? You think them adding MW2 maps at the start is enough? Do I think MW2 maps is enough? I mean, I think as long as they add new maps, like, relatively soon after, I think it's fine. I just think the game came out so long ago, a lot of people probably haven't even played these maps, so I think it's fine. I don't mind it being MW2 maps. It's a little bit weird that they're not releasing any new ones at all at launch, but fuck it, I guess. I think people who played MW2 maps a lot back in the day, I played a lot of MW2 back in the day, I think the maps definitely get boring faster just because, like, it's cool to see the maps again, but they definitely get boring faster because you're not like exploring the map and like figuring out the map, which kind of like adds to the new game. Like, I've already played every single map on MW2, which is definitely weird. I don't know. I think it's fine now. Let's see. I think, okay, ooh, you wanna know a really hot take, chat? I think now that I've played, obviously we've only played a small portion of the MW2 maps, but now that we've played Rust, we've played Skid Row, we've played Estate, we've played High Rise, I'm not that big of a fan of redoing all the maps at all. Like, I think it's cool to bring back a couple, but bring back every single old map, I definitely prefer new maps over old maps, without a doubt. I don't even think it's close. Like, bro, now that I've played these and been playing this beta, I'm like, bro, playing the old maps for me is just like not it. I want something new. I've already played this, so I don't want to play it again. I don't know. That's my hot take of the day. I was more kind of like hyped about it being all the old maps or whatever, but now that I've played the beta and I'm playing the old maps, I'm like, I've already done all this. Ooh, someone said Rust is boring, the beta isn't. Ooh, that's actually a good take.